Guitarist-songwriter Susan Tedeschi and guitar virtuoso Derek Trucks, who happen to be married, have finally formed their own group, the Tedeschi Trucks Band. Trucks, who is a guitarist of the Allman Brothers, was introduced to Susan after a show in 1999, and the two immediately fell in love, married in 2001, and are raising a family in Trucks' hometown of Jacksonville, Florida. Although the two have shared the stage together in the past and have made guest appearances on each other's albums, they've always dreamed of working together and forming their own band, which would certainly give them more time to be together while on tour. Both Derek and Susan have seen tremendous success in their respected careers, but they both wanted to put that on hold while they have the opportunity to form their own band. For the past year and a half, the 11-piece ensemble have been holed up in Trucks and Tedeschi's home studio while they finished the recording of their debut album, Revelator. Artisan News caught up with Derek Trucks and Susan Tedeschi to get their decision to put their solo careers on hold while they formed the Tedeschi Trucks Band and recorded Revelator.
It wasn't easy in the sense of just make a decision and do it, but it really worked out well, and everybody in my group, they knew it was time for a change, and we're still super close, and a lot of guys came on board with this, and it's worked out well. Everybody's found good gigs, and everybody's happy.
I mean, it was easy in the fact, like Derek said, that we wanted to do something together, but of course there's a lot of people involved and a lot of salaries, a lot of families involved, so it definitely takes a long time. You need to be gentle and make sure everybody's okay and has other jobs, because it's difficult when you love people so much and you love working with them, and it's not like you really want to break those ties. You want to stay in touch and even possibly work with them in the future.
Before forming the band, Susan and Derek joined together with Herbie Hancock for a guest appearance on Herbie's last album, The Imagine Project, when they did a rendition of Space Captain. They also talked about when they got the idea to form their own band.
To have Herbie down at our house and in our studio, I mean, you really feel like your studio it just got blessed. We had Willie Nelson in there and then Herbie. I was like, you know what, we need to like have a few statues made, one of each of those guys, put them in the yard. it was pretty amazing, and really, that was the formation of this band. That was the first time me and Susan and Kofi and O'Teal and Mike had recorded together with this project in mind. We were just starting it, so that was a great way to kick it off with Vinnie Caliuta and Herbie. And it was, but when we did it, there was such a instant magic with our group, and then throwing Herbie on it, it was a pretty unbelievable hang.
Trucks and Tedeschi also talked about what an amazing experience it is to finally work together in their own band.
Well, for me, playing with Derek is, it's an amazing gift for me because I feel like he's so talented and I love everything that he does. So when we get to write together, it's really nice. We can, write about common subjects and themes. We can, converse about different ideas, and it's great. We can put them together and then materialize them into, music that we're all making on stage together and write with all these guys. It's a very personal experience, and then it makes it more exciting and enjoyable live.
I think when you're writing songs with somebody, and we were lucky enough to work with a lot of great people, and it was usually just me and Susan and a songwriter in the room. It's if you're really digging in, there's just no blockage, and the communication is wide open, and it was really great. The people that we hung with, just kindred spirits. It was really a great connection, and I think for me and Susan, we've been together for 11 years. We've been on the road nonstop. There's been a lot of life lived in those 10 years. Like it was really busy and crazy, and I don't think until this record, in this process, we ever had time to really stop and look back and figure out what had happened the last decade. So it was therapy getting to write about a lot of these themes.
As husband and wife couples go in the world of music, it is a challenge to find a duo as well-fitted and naturally prolific as that of Susan Tedeschi and Derek Trucks. The Tedeschi Trucks Band are currently touring North America in support of Revelator, with dates running until September 10th at the Beacon Theater in New York City.